reaches out as the heart panted for water stream. My soul cries out in a desperate dream. Tears fall like rain, my daily bread. Flows mark my fate where my spirit's led. Why so downcast, my heart's in pain. I lift my eyes to your love again. Thirst for you. Calls too deep in the waterfalls and roar. My soul recalls your sacred shore. In the noise of waves I seek your face. A longing heart in this weary space. Why so downcast, my heart's in pain. I lift my eyes to your love of a good thirst for you. Living God so near, hope arises, wipe away my fear. By day your light, by night your song, thirst for you where I belong. Oh, put my trust in God, praise His holy. Have mercy on my soul. Have mercy, Lord, on this heart of mine. Wash me clean from this guilt divine. My sins before me I can't deny. Against you only I lift my cry. Create in me a heart that's new. Renew my spirit, see me through. Cleanse me, Lord, make me whole again. Wash me white, free me from my sin. Restore the joy you love so deep. Cleanse me, Lord, my soul to keep. Oh, oh. Hide your face from my wicked ways. Blot out my sins through these bleeding days. A broken spirit, a contrite heart. You won't despise, Lord, tear me apart. Create in me a heart that's new. Renew my spirit, see me through. Cleanse me, Lord, make me whole again. Wash me white, free me from my sin. Restore the joy you love so deep. Cleanse me, Lord, my soul.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, The ringing of the cowbell, we already got a lot of Jesus. If you don't, you need Jesus.
Open my lips, let praise arise. Oh God, my Savior, hear my cry. Cleanse me, Lord, make me whole again.
Prepare yourself for the turkey.
Free me from my sin.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frogs and squirrels, welcome to Late Night Crypto this Easter evening, celebrating the resurrection of the King of Kings. If you believe, you believe. I believe. We're watching Bitcoin, also partaking of the rising today. We're watching Bitcoin come up to this area about 69,500, almost 60,000, almost 69.6, and then we kind of lost whatever kind of trend line we were kind of following there. We lost the moving average, the non-moving average here on the 6 minute and 1 minute, and a lot of other things too. We're trying to regain it here. Are we getting a little bouncy? Are we trying to keep going up, or are we getting ready to come down? Here on the small time frames, it's got some buy signals to go on. Maybe it will work. Maybe we're going down. I don't know. What we say here on the very tiny 1 minute. Still below the 200 moving average on the 1 minute, so that's kind of bearish, and all these other moving averages have flipped down. This 100 looks like it's trying to come in too, so it's looking like, maybe this might be a little swing failure pattern idea. It's possible. That's kind of what they look like when they do it. Come up just a little bit past where we were and then take us back down. When you start zooming out, looking at the bigger moving averages, you can see your 200 moving average. I'm on the 24 minute down here in the bottom. You'll see that across a lot of time frames. Here on the 1 hour, 200 moving average, 50 moving average. Still down here around 67,200. Signifies that we might be liking our little happy asses right back there. But as it stands so far, it's looking pretty decent. Here on the 1 hour, it's one of the time frames that I've been watching on this. We've got our 600 our 800 moving average, our 666 moving average. The devil, would try to come in and keep this thing from resurrecting up here. It would try to. That's what the little devil indicator does right there. The devil in the market. It's bullishly above the 800, so there's a chance we might be able to come and take out these areas a little higher. But still, I see a lot that can bring us right on back down to these areas. So choppy Sunday action. Well, not choppy now, but it probably get a little bit more choppy during the week. Feel like moving this stuff around. Okay, now I can see my dates and times. Okay, cool. So that's a lot better than what it did last Saturday or Sunday. Sunday it was starting to bump us down, and then we started. Well, no, it was Sunday. Yeah, it was Sunday last time that we popped up here, right? And then on Monday we started losing it. Well, it's going to be turbulent, ladies and gentlemen. I know it looks good right now, and I'm all for it and everything, but we got a lot of craziness going on in the world, and this just might be one of those little byproducts about it. So take it with a grain of salt as we try to see what's actually going on over here. I'm going to come out to the daily time frame. We're going to zoom out a little bit and see if I can get to a chart that's a little bit more clean. Okay. Oh, look at you. All right, daily time frame. The daily time frame. I was looking for this to happen. Don't know if it's ever going to happen. It may not. I hope it doesn't. I would rather see us just go right back into this trend line where we are right now. So we got a chance. A higher high over here with a little wick. Getting back into our, we already heard this one. Getting back into our trend line here, our channel idea, and that could be bullish. That could be the nice little up that we need. We're above the 9 moving average on the daily. It's starting to look, maybe a little possible on the bigger time frames. Let's take a look at some of these other indicators over here. MACD on the daily, just now a flipping a bullish. Last night we talked about, I believe it was last night, was it last night or was it a couple nights ago? We're starting to see on the 12 hour, the little green dot. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, we had one yesterday, which is now confirmed on the daily over here. We talked about that, signifying that it looked like it was trying to get a little bit bullish. And this yellow line right here, the 618 Fibonacci from this low up to this most recent high that we have. Great little place to bounce, especially since we had it over here. We made a slightly lower low, so we may be in for a lower high situation. We got to be cautious about that. Or this could be the bear trap we've been looking for. It's the higher low from this one, and we're going to try to shoot up toward these areas that I've had marked up here for a while, about 80,000. And, you know, what's it going to do, man? I don't know. I honestly don't know. We're getting some rejection here at the 382 Fibonacci area. That's another good reason why we're getting rejected at showing some rejection at 69,200. The next level up from that will be 70,484 according to this chart. I'm going to mark that little booger right here with a nice little purple. Is it purple? Purplish line. The real sweet spot would be to come back up here and retest the 618 Fibonacci. That's right now 71,759. I would lean a little bit more into that as being a possibility area that we can come and test there. I'm going to take this little guy off for the moment. I'm going to zoom out or zoom back in a little bit to the 4 hour. There's an idea over here. It's a little bit, it was one of the firster ideas, and maybe it has a little bit more weight where we got a harmonic guy right here. We got this little guy right here. And that's a bullish one, and we haven't come to take these guys out, so it makes me think that this guy is still possibly in play here. And we played with some harmonics and everything, but this is probably one of the strongest places to look for one and have one to show up. And type 2 return and everything, and we're just, you know, still in the process. It hit all of its levels, so it's kind of done what it needed to do as far as the pattern, you know, but it does signify a reversal. So maybe that's our bottom. Maybe it's not. We won't know. There's still chances. There's still lower levels below us. There's also 57, 58 that we could see over the next few months. So too early to be calling a bottom. There's nothing here that confirms a bottom whatsoever. Anybody trying to call a bottom? Yes, just trying to get some clickbait, I guess, and get some talkings on there. But I don't know. A lot of those people claimed to call the bottom last time, but I can prove for a lot of them that they weren't. They were very bullish when that happened. We got a breakout of a trend line over here of a channel. That idea, pretty cool. Partial decline for that idea. That's always good to look for. That's what we look for a breakout. If we're got a measure move from this little guy, we'll just take the width of this channel. We'll put it right there at the breakout, and it's starting to tell us we'll come up to about our 786 fib level right here. That's kind of interesting. I'm going to go ahead and mark that little guy. Pull our Fibonacci from swing high to swing low, and right there we are. Right there on the 7, 8, or 6. I'm just going to go ahead and put it right up there. We're getting a little hints that maybe if we do make a lower high, or even if we make a higher high, we're probably going to run into a little bit of profit taking right here, and I recommend that you also be one of those profit takers if we do get up there. We are blessed with the ability to get up there. This is a nice big strong candle here in the 4 hour. That's a wing dinger right there. That one's pretty gosh darn impressive, I gotta say. Grab the tape measure, Ethel. How long is that one? Why, that one went up a whopping 2.1% right there. Crazy. Here on the 4 hour, that's the 200 moving average, and you know, we're still bearish here on this time frame until we get above it, just as a general rule. But we did make the nice little W pattern here, and that's kind of cool. If we can hold it and flip it, well, you got a big double bottom idea. Couple of measure move variations you can do from that idea. Which one will it work out? Well, your guess is as good as mine. We take this measure move from top to bottom there, put it at the breakout. It also brings us back up to this area we were just talking about. Take the bigger one from this butt crack here all the way down to the little bottom butt cheek there for the double bottom. If we were taking that and put it up here at the breakout area, place us a little closer to this guy. We put it on top of the wicks, we might actually have it. Oh, look, a 1-to-1 move right there on top of the wikis. So, some areas of confluence right here, 73.6 that we might be able to see later this week. I don't know that we will see it anytime instantly. We'll probably have a little push back down here. 50 moving average, 9 moving average, 21 moving averages are still below 68,000, actually below 67.5. So, pullback is in order, people. I'm just saying. Don't be surprised if we get a pullback to retest that, and then we pop off, right? That gives us a chance. Well, it gives a chance for a lot of people trying to go short to make a little. That gives the people that are buying the flags to the upside over here, on the 1 minute. You've probably seen that little strategy. Wait till the 1 minute touches the 21 moving average, then jump in. Well, I got something for you, because if you've been burned by that, let me give you a little heads up on that idea. It's not if it touches, it's if it crosses, okay? Or if it bounces off of it, right? But most of the time, this is going to come back to 21, and it's going to cross it, right? But let me give you the little thing that can save you if that's what you've been taught as one of your main strategies for how to play this market. If you add a 9 moving average onto your moving average strategy, you see that thing crossing the 21, your flag idea is probably not going to work out, okay? That's what I can add to your educational content that you might be receiving here on YouTube. Wondering why sometimes I tried it and this don't play out. But they swear up and down it does. It does in some situations. As long as that 9 ain't crossing that 21, you got a good chance. Interesting price action here on the 1 minute time frame for Bitcoin. We kind of look at this idea. Are you going to come down here and retest that? Kind of hints that you might be trying to do that. I was kind of expecting this 100 to cross over bearishly here, but it didn't do it. So she's giving us a little bullish surprise here on the smaller time frame. Might be a little interesting here. We might still have some upward momentum. Get past this 382 Fibonacci area. I might be looking for a longy long. I've been flirting with this short idea. I took a little short on it, and are we opening one, or that's a stop loss? Should be a stop loss there, not an open. My little stoppy loss up there for my little shorts. She makes a higher high. My short idea is invalid for right now, anyway, until I get a better confirmation. I'm also still in this Bitcoin long. I got stopped out of one in profit because I put my trend line underneath that little flag to the upside. And it has not come down and stopped me out over here just yet. So this guy's still up. We're up, what are we? A whopping 67%. We got in around average entry there at 67.7. Been taking a little profits here and there on that little guy, and I am still going to take my little stop loss and put it right over here. She makes a lower low. I'm going to go ahead and take my money and run, baby, because it would be breaking the trend line. We got what trend line? This new trend line that we got with 2 touch areas, 3 touch points if I want to get technical and convince myself it's valid, but I only see 2, so I think it's a nice little starter trend line to be going with here. Ladies and gentlemen, how is your Easter weekend going for you? I hope that you are blessed, and if you're a believer, you know that you are. Crypto born, crypto raised. Money flow moving on the VMC daily. The daily, I gotta admit, looks kind of good. So I might ought to be looking at maybe adding to some of these longs and closing some of the shorts. Haven says, I'm leveraged up to my eyeballs. Let's effing go. Shout out to you, Haven. How we doing, everybody? Let me give everybody a shout out that's here. We got PMO, Postmodern Oddities was first tonight. You get the clap. We got Strega, my OG, in the house. How you doing, Strega? Good to see you tonight. You know, Wednesdays, I want to get this thing to where I can look over here. It looks like I'm looking at you instead of looking over here when I'm reading. Be a little bit more personable. We'll get that straightened out one of these days here. We got Silver Days in the house. How you doing, Silver Days? Good to see you, my man. Ave Medina, shout out to you. Good-ass coffee. Nothing like a little good-ass coffee. We'll probably hear something from that. Silver Days says, he has risen again. Praise our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And I can only second that emotion right there. He has risen. Thank God he risen. I watched The Passion of Christ last night. First time I ever seen that movie. Very graphic. I thought it would be a little bit worse than I could imagine, even worse than what it was, because I believe it was worse than what it was. But it was a nice rendition there just to remind you what it all means. You Audi C. Good to see you. We got Haven Pack. How we doing, Haven? And we got Joe from Trade Intuition, fellow YouTuber over here. Let me give him a quick shout out over here. Right now, I'm the Road Dog Crypto-Topic, and that's where, if you're interested in the music that you're hearing tonight, well, some of it, but especially what I was playing in the intro is over here in the Cries of David little EP album. There's about 4 or 5 songs on that one. One of these days, I'm going to get off my lazy butt and release some more songs over here, but I just have not done it yet. In the meantime, we're working over here to... something went wrong. Try again. Trade Intuition right over here. He goes nightly at 9 p.m. and there's bonus morning streams, and you also see him on Crypto Coin Mindset, some other places over here. He may even still go on Army Piper's channel, I believe, maybe. But Joe from Trade Intuition, go check him out. We can fulfill your evening crypto needs. Check him out at 9 o'clock. Come over and check me out around 10 or 10:30ish or something like that. I don't know. We're still trying to figure out. It's usually about 10:30, but hey. I'm trying to get some better sleeping habits over here, but it's been a challenge. Here on the Tiny 1 Minute, where all the noise is being awful noisy, is telling us that we're trying to top out here. Is it going to come down, or is it just going to level out and then take another move to the upside? I'd say it's still got a little bit more work to do, but that 9 crossing the 21 on, what is this, the 6 minute? That would be good. It did give you a little buy signal here when they had the breakout, so I did not enter that idea because, well, you saw them already still kind of in something over here. I mean, the longs are going good. Here's another one here over on Blowfin, but the shorts I've got, it's a tiny short though. It's not as big as my long. I'm just seeing if I can build a little tiny position before it goes against me too bad and exceeds my little stop loss limit. It hasn't yet. And that's it. And that's one of the things that I think I want to talk about tonight is if you're having trouble growing your account, because they make it look here easy on crypto, but I'm just telling you, man, if you peep these people out, now there's some of them doing real good and they're doing it for real, but there's some of them out here that are doing it and they may not show their trades today, but you can see, you know, a $33,000 account kind of slipped down to $29.50, but all the time they're telling you how many thousands of dollars that they're making every day. Something in that math equation doesn't add up there. And then you got the ones that can put the proof to the pudding. Those are the ones I recommend you pay a little bit more attention to. But one of the problems, and I see it with this particular person too, is even though there's all these claims about risk-reward ratio management and all this other stuff is not being applied. And they make it, what I'm trying to get to, they make it sound like, oh yeah, it's so easy for you to build this account, but are you seeing that? Are you seeing that? That's important. It's important. And maybe it gives you a really unrealistic idea of what you can expect for your gains, and that could be more harmful than good. Now, I want you to think about this process for a moment. We're talking about the 1% risk rule. The 1% risk rule. Now, you can change it. You can make it 2%, 3%, 4%, 5%. But let's just say if you have a $100 account, well, you make it 1,000, 10,000, whatever you want to do. This is entirely scalable right here. But your general rules is you want to try to stick with that 1%. You want to be consistent with whatever this is. If you're trying to compound your account, and that means grow the little sucker, that means you want to be consistent. Technically, if your account gets to $110, you want to raise your 1% from being $1 to $1.10. If you want to be that's how you're really going to maximize your compounding effect doing that. And if your account goes to 90 cents and you make your stop loss or $90, you lose $10 in trades on your account, it goes down to $90. Well, then you want to make your stop loss 90 cents, shorten your stop loss, keep it like that instead of just keeping it a whole steady. And you got two different schools of thought there, and I played around with both of them. But the compounding effect will be effective if you're not tracking that along with this 1% or whatever the percent is. 1% is very easy to calculate and keep up with, so I like that. That makes it easy. But I think we're all being misled as to just how juicy these gains can be, because let's break this down for a minute. All right, how long would it take you to double? How many trades do you have to take to double your account with these rules? I mean, you're looking for a 3-to-1 at least. That's what we hope to find and hope to get is a 3-to-1 risk reward ratio. So that's what we're looking for setups, right? So that means that for every trade that you would take, you would risk $1 on a $100 account. Scale it up to whatever you got there. And that means that your wins, if it plays out, if you do the 3-to-1, if you nail it, if it works out exactly, you don't get out too early, and it doesn't turn into a runner that gives you more. That's always a bonus. But how often does that happen? Not as often as you'd like, right? I mean, it's not like that happens every 5 minutes, right? So what does that mean? That means that you would win $3 on this trade. Oh man, that's not $3,000. Well, hell no, it's only a $100 account. And I think that's where some of the people are getting, they think you're going to hit a big ass home run, and that can implement on how you react to this trade. You don't get out in time. You want to hold it for the bigger money. But a $100 account, a $3 trade, or a $3 profit, $2 profit, I guess, really. Well, no, 3, right? But how many trades does it take to double that? Winning trades, not counting any losing trades, right? Let's just say you go on a winning streak and you're following your rules over here, right? You get 10 trades. 10 winning trades. What does your account look like if you get, you were on a roll, man. You got 10 3-to-1 ratio trades back to back. Nailed it, man. You just been hitting it out of the park. $30. 10 successful trades take your count up approximately about 33% right there. Meaning you're going to have over 300 trades successfully meeting that 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio with the following your rules to double this account. Not as easy as you would think. And whether it's $100, $1,000, $10,000, just add more zeros over here. Except for here, you'd still need 300 trades. So the idea that it's going to be, I'm going to double my account by next month. Yeah, that's how we're ballers here. You're going to have to do something different than this. And this is the safest way to do it. Thought I would share that. Put things into perspective. So if you're not seeing your account blow up and you're seeing everybody else just saying, yeah, woo, we're making all kinds of money. We're nailing it. We're doing it every day. This is what we do. It's probably income coming from somewhere else funding that account. Ladies and gentlemen, let me come over to the chat. Tony Gold is in the house. How we doing, Tony? Good to see you. Society X Entertainment says blessing indeed, and the charts agree. That's a nice way to put it. PMO says 33.3. David Gelf says my spot DCAs are starting to go great. Oh, cool. That's a good feeling, isn't it? Sitting out of the leverage for now. That's not a bad idea. Honestly, I swear, for the way most people trade, you're better off and probably a lot more profitable in spot than trying to do all the perpetual futures things. I honestly believe a big part of what we see, the big push for futures, is coming from the exchanges because they're the only ones that are really winning from it, right? So as hard as someone takes to double up their account, 300 winning trades, that's not counting the losers, right? Let's say that your win rate is only, 60% is really, really hot, okay? If you had a 60% win rate, that means if you had three, oh my God, I got to do math here. There's almost as many losers, not quite as many. But you go 50-50 rate. Well, if you just break, okay. 300 trades and 300 losses. And those is canceled out. And then you'd have to have another 300 on top of that to double your account. You see how that's working out? So that means you would have to have 600 winning trades. And half of those canceled out your losing trades. I'm just over here talking. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get back over here to Bitcoin. We'll start getting into the charts now.
What a way to say goodbye.
As soon as I can find the prize action. Bitcoin, oh, there you are. I lost you. I think I'm going to come over to our trusted 4-hour time frame for the time being, which still looks kind of nice and juicy. 21 has not yet crossed over the 50, but when it does, that could give us another little push up. That would be kind of nice to happen there. I'm all for that to happen. But it's going to take a lot for the 4 hour to get above that 200. Just yeah, I don't think it's going to do it this time. Honestly, I think we're getting ready to come back down for a little bit, just for a little retest. Where do we think it will come back down to? If we're really bullish, if we're seriously bullish and we're getting ready to explode to the upside, we're not going to go past the 382. And that's down here about 68,548. If we're just going to go up just a wee bit, then we can bounce exactly from where we are right now. We're going to go up, say, up to this area about 69.9, maybe up to our next target area over here at 74.84. It might be trying to do that right now. It might be. And the official top is just not in just yet. In other words, you know, how can I say that? No, I'm not going to say that. How to treat this area right here. This is a sketchy area, the 382, or I'm sorry, the 236 area. A little sketchy. It can go good if we break this area, and like I said, it just means we haven't got our full high in. We're still working our way up, and like I said, that could be the sign that we come over here. However, sometimes we play around here, we lose it, and then we start looking for a more serious one down here at the 382. Now, if we can get this little guy, let me color code him so I know what I'm talking about when I come back to him. I'm just going to take the measure move on it over here. And that would get us some more interesting targets. Takes us more over here to around 71.4, 71.5. That's more what I would like to see. I think that's a little bit more healthier price action than see us kind of wobble. We could be doing a double top here and then drop in. Could go up here for a little higher high and then drop like a rock, or we could keep going. If you're trying to get on a long, this is kind of one of the most risky places to get in on it. But you definitely can. If we zoom out and we look at this trend line here, it looks like we came back and got a nice little retest off of it, and that could be a nice sign for a bigger move up. Let's take our measure move for this channel idea here. Put that at the retest. That's another one giving us some confidence, about 71,600 right over here in this area. Might there be a play over here? To go back up and test that 4 hour 200 moving average, maybe get above it. We need to get above it. I don't see I'm not seeing it just yet where we could do that. A lot of nice volume coming in on the way up. We leveled out. It's okay right now. We're sideways. Do I want to try to get in for a long? Are we going to buy high just to sell higher? Let's see if we... Oh, snap. I might want to do that. Pardon me just a moment. See if I can... Well, I can do it over here, I guess. Do we want to add to it? Do we want to close this guy out? I can't close it. Oh, can I? Can I close it over here? Oh, that's CC. Oh, here I am on weeks. Okay, yeah, I don't have a Bitcoin trade over here on weeks, so I can open one up over here. Looks like I got stopped out of oil. Well, except for the other one. I'm still in on the Brent crude oil, but it's down 12% here. Oh, there we go. There's a big. I got stopped out at 32% when it come down. I think I already posted that over into the family wall in the trading group there. Let's see if we can find. What are you doing, man? I'm just trying to trade. I'm trying to trade. I have to go through this every time, I swear. Bitcoin, man. I'm just looking for some Bitcoin over here. I'm going to get me in on a little scalpy. If I can get down to a 5-minute time frame or something over here, you've already broken down. I'm going ahead and level in. I know I'm going to put my stop loss down here. Make sure I'm not on too crazy of a leverage or anything. Oh my God. Am I not signed in? Are you doing this to me again for real? Oh. Well, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm just going to end up missing it here on weeks. And coming over to the low pin here. I'm just going to reverse this short. That'll add it to mine automatically over here. Yay, that brought me down to 65%. Okay, and I want to reverse this one here too. Let's get our stop losses in place. And that one might just get stopped out on me, but tis the risk I took, right? Put it below the trend line there and below the level. If she's going to hold, she need to hold. You're not going to hold. Are we in here yet? Are we logged in? Why do you log me out?
We don't chase moons or any of this shit.
I am not a robot.
Just keep plodding on it.
You're killing me. All right, well, we're not playing with Bluefin over here tonight. Or weeks. I'll do it on my phone over here. I'm gonna take a little nibble. All right. Maybe I'll get logged in here at some point. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at our crypto markets and see how we're feeling tonight. Look at altcoins, man. Look at altcoins. This is total 3. High or low over here on support. That's looking good. The only thing is we're at resistance on it too. 382 fib and this trend line right here. Is there a chance we can get a breakout on total 3? That would be bitchin'. Altcoins looking kind of juicy on a Sunday night. How many times have you trusted that before and got burnt? So is Bitcoin dominance also looking juicy. That doesn't help our altcoins very much, though. This is Tether dominance, so we got some people selling out of that Tether, going into some Bitcoin and some altcoins over here in our regular market, whatever. Standard. This is the S&P 500. I don't know if it's up and trading on futures right now or not. I don't think you are. No, that's still from Thursday right there, so this hasn't changed at all. Only thing that's changed is our crypto ones right there, and we're looking ballsy right now. We're wanting to do something on a Sunday night. You always trust those moves on a Sunday night, right? Get it together! So Straka. MJ Motorsport says, yeah, I've had more success with DCA. I tend to get carried away when I play futures with leverage. It can happen. It can. But yeah, DCA is still one of the best strategies out there. Honestly, it is. Time tested, and your long-term play, I think everybody should be working on some kind of DCA play. And buying Bitcoin, especially in the bear market when we're down, periodically, yeah. This is a great, for the next year, I would say would be excellent. Just a DCA in the Bitcoin every week, or however you can do it, man. Whatever you can put in, man. I don't care if it's just $5 or $10. If you can put in 100, 1,000, 2,000, whatever you can do. I mean, it adds up. Take your stake and rewards. That's one thing that I do. I'll take my stake and rewards and I'll put them over in the Bitcoin or something like anything to start stacking up some sats, man. But I still do it every now and then to see how well it will go. $1 100x. The only problem with that is the exchange fees, because you'll put a $1 trade in, right? Find out it's only worth 78 cents of margin. They already took 25% off of you right there, and you got to make up that much more. It can, but it can go against your the fees. I think really eat you up with that idea. When I tried it, I played around with it on. I think I did it. Was it? Where was I before Bluefin? I was on Arbit. I was doing it over on Arbit. Can't say that I had more winners than losers on it. I can't say that at all. Can't say that account didn't blow up because of it. And I started paying a lot more attention to fees and how they were doing. And they're going to fee you. Not in both directions and twice on every trade. You're going to get feed. Rotate your leverage wins into your DCA. That is a plan. Pumpy McPump Pump. Bowl game, anyone? Trend line. Puff, give.
Back to zero.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's about this time of night, every night, that we try to remember here on the stream to remember our sponsors.
Crypto Cowboys, Moon or Alimony Bags. Subscribe to Road Dogg Crypto now. Like or bear eats ya. Better call Road Dogg.
She gets house, I keep ape. Fair? No.
Oh, and I can't forget.
The morning's gray, the clock's a foe. The world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow. Good ass coffee's here, you
Hope
know.
that's my pube.
Oh, the best part of waking
I think
up
it is.
is good ass coffee
I think
in
it
your
is.
cup.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're having trouble going to sleep, well, try some good-ass coffee. You'll be up all night, too. Sean taking notes. Must sign draw out a bluefin for next stream as well. What? Must sign dog out a bluefin for next. Oh. I am not a robot. I am a turkey. Nibble time. I do like to nibble. S&P futures, where I last checked, or were up last time I checked. I guess we'll find out. They might be. There's some early trading, I'm sure, but I don't guess it's going to reflect on my chart until tomorrow when the markets open up. MG Motorsport says, I buy Bitcoin every day. Once a week, I put how much I can afford that week, divided by 7, and then buy them much every day. Been doing that for 2 years now. Hey, man, that sounds awesome. How do you think it's been working out for you? Pretty decent? Pretty fair? Getting a good average and everything on it? We've been doing it for 2 years now. Can't beat that. Always buy the dip. Can't wait till the 420 episode. Is there a 420 episode? Is there? I didn't know. I didn't get the memo. Is there? Sean's all over it. I didn't see that. Tony Gold says, copy. Well, here we are watching Bitcoin do a lower high idea here. That looks a little scary. We're on the 1 minute time frame, the noises time frame over here. We got some bearish divergence going on over here, RSI and the money flow. So, looking a little sketchy, are we? As long as it doesn't break the trend line, we don't have anything to worry about. We start breaking this trend line, then it's like, oh crap, I guess this is going to be a lower low idea. I think either we break the trend line, we lose it, we come down here, or we're going to bounce off of it and get to our higher high, or our true top, local top. And I guess one of the things I did not do yet, that I normally do. Doo-doo! He said doo-doo. Can we say that? Can we say doo-doo? Can we say doo-doo, John? Is that all right?
Ding dong. This is how it's done talking to biting drill.
For a minute, here we are on Sunday, and normally when we do get Friday dumps, we end up with the Sunday pump. Did we get our dump in the Thursday? Friday was just sideways and blah. Oh, that's right. Thursday was our Friday, right? Because of the last day. Yeah. So Wednesday and Thursday they dumped us down. Here on Sunday we're getting a pump. That's kind of normal, especially for choppy behavior. I'm just not so sure that our choppy behavior is off because our 200 moving average is still way down here, folks. I think we're still in this zone here. Personally, my take on it, and we might get a little higher high here. I'm actually looking for. Let's see, what we get a pull back there. Ideally, I would like to see us touch here, at least touch here. If we don't, I'm going to be a little bit more bearish that we might be looking for a lower low. Even if we touch there, we might get something like that. But if we don't, that's a sign of weakness. And what I've seen before in the past is that it's usually it's a fake out if that happens, in my personal opinion. And that means the little swing failure, man. This is where all the smart people are trying to short. So you got two types of traders, or two types of trade ideas at this level. You got the breakout trader, waiting for price to confirm breakout here and jump in. And the problem is the people learning this sometimes, or people doing it sometimes, might not have their You know, want a front run, or you know, they buy in before, maybe they get some luck out of it, or they buy as soon as it gets up here without waiting for confirmations. Now I'm on the 1 hour time frame, and I'm sure on the 1 minute you got all kinds of little confirmations over here on the little tiny 1 minute. Look, confirm candle right above it. Let's jump in. But zooming out, nothing else was able to confirm above it, so it's in danger of being a swing failure pattern at the moment. I'm just saying. It could be. A lot of people. So you're either, you got the long people that want to jump this, buy the breakout, and this is my lowest rated trade setup that I've got. This is, if I rank my trade setup that I play, this is my lowest ranking one, the one that's most high risk, the one I would not. This is my least favorite one. This is the one I pull out if I missed a move or something like that. If I don't have an entry and I'm just looking for an entry, but it's more of a gamble to do these. In my personal opinion, my personal experience, it's been more of a gamble for me to try to catch the breakouts of the higher. Buy high, sell higher is the idea. Is how my mentor used to call it. Buy high, sell higher, and I'm like, but we're supposed to be buying cheap and sell higher, aren't we? So you do have, I would say you got a lot of people looking at shorting this. Probably go over to the heat map idea and probably see a lot of stuff over there. I don't think I've got that pulled up at the moment to go check it out. Maybe we'll do that here in a minute. Let's come down to the smaller time frame. And then, so if for the people that are looking at that as a swing failure pattern and seeing this lower high here, and then yet another lower high, but your bullish people are saying, look, it's a cup and handle to the upside. We're getting ready to rock and roll. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? All I can say, when you get these little wicks, if it is a swing failure pattern, you don't always see it play out instantly. Those people running the shorts here, they deserve the money that they make because they have to ride it, right? I've already got out of mine because, hell, I got into early on a short, and I may still see what happens over here. I may decide to flip short.
September used to sparkle. October wore the
I'm going to come down to my 10-second time frame to see if it gives me any hints. It's saying don't flip short just now, darling, because I'm looking a little bit more bullish than not. So don't flip short just yet. I might still have an ace up my sleeve for a little upside. According to the 10-second chart, I might have a little bit more up. Then I might do a little rub-a-dub on you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to start looking at some altcoins if you guys want to, or whatever guys you want to look at. Or we look at Bitcoin all night. It's still down at the moment because I was buying at 120 as well, but eventually it'll average out. Great. Yeah, they will. It will. It will. So you got the one argument that a general bottoming area for each cycle is right around the top from the previous cycle, and that's the areas that we're at now. We didn't deviate too much from it last cycle, but we had a lot of bearish stuff came in at the end to kind of really scare the market, right? But we did get close to those areas and a little lower. So there's good arguments to be made that maybe the upper 50s and lower 60s are the bottom area for this cycle. And maybe we hit it way earlier than expected, but then again, we also started pumping way earlier than expected for this cycle too. After just right before the halvings when Bitcoin started taking off, that's not usually how it works. So a definite shift in the cycle. Maybe things are popping off a little earlier, but we still got a range until about this fall, September, October, November area, before our time frame idea for the 4-year cycle would be come back around to signify bottom areas. So we got from now until then to kind of still look for bottoms or maybe even confirm a bottom. In my personal opinion is what I'm looking for. Still getting a lower high over here, so we got some work to be doing to Bitcoin on this tiny 1 minute time frame. Haven says Ethereum. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Let's see, oil is hanging out at about, US oil is hanging around about 112. I just happen to see that over here. Looks like it's on a decline at the moment. ZBCN network. SideX says, I was looking at some ZBCN earlier in this network, earlier today too. That's a sign. Ooh, I like this song. All right, let me go to check out Ethereum. Where do we? I guess we can go Coinbase. Oh, we've been here before. We lost that major trend line, but look, now we got a new one. Oh, or do we? How does that work? On the weekly? We can do it on the weekly. If I go from wick to candle body, we touch the wick on the weekly. And that gives us 3 touch points on this weekly trend line. Okay. On the weekly, it is above the 360 and has been there. That's why I use it. This is why I use the 360 moving average, folks. It does stuff. Look at this. 9 moving average came down and just hit a roadblock right there. Trying to get a U-turn out of here on Ethereum. Ethereum's looking ballsy. Uh-oh, what did I just do? I just erased something. Yeah, put that back. Ah, crap. Here's our MACD. Trying to flip bullish over here. I hadn't quite pulled it off, but she's a lagging indicator, but she's trying to. This flirts around on the weekly for Ethereum. That's pretty ballsy. We got, what have we got? It's looking for some divergence. All right, let's go down to the daily on ETH. You had a confirmation here. And that little green dot. Stochastics are still kind of up here. Where are we at? About 70%? They're in the overbought territory, but they just bounce back into it. They can go up to 100%, so they got some room to go up. I would say it's probably coming up to about this 100 moving average, testing out this guy. Look, we're doing the butt crack, the double bottom. That's the butt crack. Butt crack's been about what, 2,300? 2409 is what the 100 moving average is right now on the daily. I think, let's see, this is a bunch of old stuff. And here's a good argument, because here's a harmonic pattern I was trying to do in the middle. They don't really play. They're not really designed for the middle. I thought I would try it anyway. We got a little traction out of the idea, Fibonacci wise, as a good support level, but it lost it. So this is invalid. It was more of an experiment or something to watch than an actual thing there. But let's see if we got anything on the bigger one though. If we go high, where did you come down to? That's not you. That wouldn't count. This might. Oh, a 618. And a 38. Ooh, would it be a 786 that we're looking for? I'm not seeing anything definitely right there. May have to zoom out and, well, can't zoom out too much. So we already had this idea set up right here. Okay, that trend line, we just did that a few minutes ago. Looks like a nice ABC. Elliot, what you got over here? ABC, okay. Oh, you kind of yours different than I did, but that's, you know, we do that, Elliot, don't we? Saw a guru trying to explain Elliott Wave. Convinced that they had a good understanding of it. They were on the weekly Bitcoin chart and they were drawing out something, an A, B, C correction, which It just showed me they don't have a clue, but they sure do like to claim that they know a lot of stuff there. Well, they put a bunch of study behind everything. Back on Ethereum here. That's looking nice. I really like this for a double bottom play. So, I mean, our whole idea is to try to get up at 2383. Let's go ahead and get some target ideas out here. Oh, nice, 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 nice. So on the local here, this is the 4 hour. This is the high at 33.57 we were at in January. And that's a retest of the 382. Nice. Yeah, we're definitely in accumulation territory right through here. That's what goes on. If this is our bottom, and this we look for accumulation patterns, and that's what's been happening in this little zone below the 236. Right now, it looks like we're trying to test that 236. It might be trying to break out and come back up to these levels. Maybe it won't come all the way back down here and do another bottom like this. Maybe it'll do a kind of lift up and fart kind of right butt cheek over here, let one out and let the gas kind of explode a little bit, and then maybe set it back. I don't know what she's going to do, but that's some good. It's trying to do some good things over here. I would be looking at this idea. This was the original trend line breakout, retest of it, went flat. Now it's trying to go up. If we're going to go up somewhere, I'd be looking at about 2379, 2380 as a great little target for Ethereum, and it might be able to break on through that. If it did, I mean, you'll probably see something about 2576, but judging from our price action over here, I'm not so sure that would slow it down as much. You might be looking a little bit more toward 27, meaning that if we do pull this off and we get past this area, it might be a quicker rise up toward this $3,000 area than you would expect, just to travel up through all. There's nothing here to stop it. Nothing here to stop it until we start getting over to $27,700, $2,800. So that's my read on Ethereum. They're starting to look kind of nice to me. I'm kind of liking you. This is the 4 hour. There's some bearish crosses that I see on the moving average. Just let me, we'll take a look at that next down here and zoom in. Something to be aware of. I mean, look, your 100 just crossed negatively over that. It's just kind of, we got a pump up from out of nowhere. Will it hold, or will it come back to our 9 and 21 moving averages, which are still around 2,000? See, that's the scary part on the bigger time frames like this. These either got to come up really quick and start gaining some traction and start crossing over some other stuff, or price just comes back and then we kind of, we're still bouncy. I think we are still bouncy. I think this is just our Sunday night pump. Very hopeful and everything, and I'm sure that we'll get some traction out of it, and we'll have a nice little ride between now and Tuesday, maybe Monday night, and then we'll do what we normally do, which is fall back down to some little, hopefully higher area of support. Hopefully somewhere around here, about 2,000, 2,100 area. So we're here at the reversal area. 786 is what it's finding some trouble at right now. 886, look for that. Could be pushing up to there. That might be the lower high area. If it's going to do our higher high, which that's cool, we want to see that higher high. Let me see what we got here. You're a 618? We'll get that target from this way. Swing low to swing high. Tell me where I need to buy. You were a 618. Ooh, look at you. I'm glad we did this. That's got a harmonic. We're looking for these guys right here. That could be 2230, 2250 area right there is what I'm getting on the. And this is a good place to look for that to happen. So I'd like to see what it does about 2150, and if we can gain another $100 after we kind of jangle around here. But honestly, these moving averages being down here and the order that the bigger ones are in here on the 1 hour does kind of suggest that we might be pulling back down to just a little bit above 2,000, probably retesting this area over here. And then hopefully we can get these other moving averages. They're crossing. They're doing the right things. They're crossing, but it takes a minute. And then retest of these guys inevitably can come, especially the 21. I would expect that. Definitely got to touch the 9. We got a kind of trend line holding that might give us some support. That would be cool if it does. And that could help us kind of figure out where we're going to come back and touch. Come and look at Ethereum on a smaller time frame, like a 15-minute. Higher high in there. But you got volume, this decrease in prices going up. That means she's getting a little tired there. Got some bearish divergence is starting to come in on these smaller time frames. So she's starting to get tired. She can still go up, but it may, we are at the resistance area, 786, 886. I wouldn't doubt that we get her pulled back or get at least a minor pullback, if not a deeper one up here soon. Then after that pullback, maybe we can head up to 22 if we get a good week coming in. It is Sunday night. Just keep that in mind. This is when things they like to really get in on stuff, man. A big strong pump out of crypto and everything. Get everybody buying the tops so that they can sell everything they've been accumulating over in these areas over the past few weeks. That's kind of how this works. They're going to buy it $2,000. They're going to give it to you at $2,150. They'll come back and get it $1,000 cheaper or $100 cheaper and do it all over again. They're dirty little bastards that way. Let's take a look at ZBCN. ZBCN on, how about, where was this? Bybit? Let's check it on Bybit. Go out to the daily. No. This looks like some old stuff here. Anyway, it's a, don't trust these. Don't trust these. Oh, nice. 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 That looks beautiful. We like that. 886 just and then leveled out on the 786. Chances are it's got at least a local bottom in here on the daily chart. It should be significant on the daily, you'd think, right? Getting rejected over here at the 236 for the second time, made a higher high. She might have a little bit more of a pullback. Again, moving averages are still kind of down here a little bit, more around the 100. The 9 and the 21 still down there in this area. We could pull back a little bit. That would be on the daily about a 10% retrace. Could be looking at that. Giving us some double top vibes there. Possibly, right? Take a new trend line here. We'll take a secondary one just to see if it'll hold that. If it does hold that, oh, got some angle to it. If it can just fall back a little bit and go up, that'd be great. This is a bearish cross here, so it means that it's going to be have some resistance up here if we're able to even get up there, right? All right, so our higher target, because we got to come take out this guy, and would be 0.0036 area. Let's come down to the 4 hour. Oh, nice. We're testing the ribbon flip. So the ribbon flip bearish over here. And this is what it looks like when it's trying to test it and trying to flip it around the other way. Kind of similar to what do we have another good example? Flip bearish over here, and then we're trying to flip it around the other way. It took this one a little while over here, right? On the 4 hour. It will probably take this a little while over here on this side too. If you see back over here, I mean, there's a lot of ups and downs over here. You can expect that to kind of happen over through here too. So ZBCN, the best higher high target I can see, or it'd be this one right here. From where we are now, it'd be about another, well, it's not bad. 30%. Let's come down to the 1 hour. 1 hour's looking pretty decent. I still say that we can pull back a little bit. And maybe she'll try to go up. Hopefully we can try to hit that guy. Hopefully we can try to do that. Well, that can make a nice little cup and handle to the upside. If it got a 1-to-1 move, that would get us there. I'm just saying. Effing candles. Trump is speaking at 1 p.m. tomorrow. That should be fun. Jimmy G Motorsports heading off for Easter Monday lunch with the fam. Hey, man, have fun, man. God bless you. Elliot had too many jelly beans and fudgy bunnies. That's a good one. Oh, and possibly 8 p.m. on Tuesday? At first thing I heard, he was going to make, he's putting the deadline or something after the market's open for Monday, and then somehow it changed to Tuesday. ZBCN on the monthlies, what caught your eye? Let's see if I got a price action over here to tell me anything. Oh, that's a nice green candle. I don't think I got enough. I don't think I got enough price history over there. I don't think I got enough price history anywhere. I see it bouncing off the 21. Could be. At least come up there and test the 9. That's kind of in line with what we just saw in the smaller time frames, right in the same little zone through there, I believe. Hey, Turkey getting tired. River. Oh my gosh, I just happened to see the Rivers over here. Where are you at now? $10? $10.70? Oh, is there an entry over here? Last time did pretty good. I caught River when it was over. What was it? I got it at 10. Was it this one? This 4 hour? I guess it was. We went up here. It was about 13. I think I just need to clear it all out. I kind of like it. I'm just saying, we got strong support down here. I'm about to take me a little river trade, I think. Let me tell you. Let me peep it out a little bit more. Bearish cross is like all F over here, but that's weird. You got the 100 crossing bullish over the 200, but you got the 50 crossing negatively over it. Looks like a lot of confusion to try to get us back up there. Swing low. Swing guy tells me we're an 886. You know I'm taking this one. I take the 886s. Especially if we got a trend line going with it. I'm looking for this little guy. Maybe we can come down. Okay. $10.22. We can come down about 50 something cents. And that might be enough to wreck somebody on some leverage accounts. But oh, we got 10.22, huh? I believe I'm going to be a bullish divergence here. Oh, on the 36 minute. Bullish divergence on the RSI. Right here. Well, I might get another Degen river trade in. Are we in weeks yet? Have you let me in? Let me put that dang verification code in. Get me back in here, man. How long is this good for? Oh! I don't think I can. I may come over here and do it. Oh man, I lost my little box. Now I gotta do this all over again.
Now it's shot stacking up and praying for dips.
All right, let's try this one. 7.
When the red creeps across.
Yeah, I think we got back in.
I'm too bloody stubborn to hit sell. Call it diamond law. Oh yeah, the spark just bloody ignites. From sad little gremlin to crypto zealot overnight.
You're killing me. Am I in there or not? No, okay, we're back. Yay, we're back in. Oh, my CC short's up now. Wasn't that in the negatives? It's a short? Oh, I didn't know it was a short. Am I shorting you? I don't remember that being a short. I thought I was in a long. But whatever I'm doing, I'm taking it.
Let's see how this feels in it.
I'm gonna put my stop loss over here. CC. I don't know if this is going to stick. I want to put my stop loss over here. I've been in this trade about 2 days. This is about as up as it's been, but I don't remember. I thought it was a long. Never doing a short. I think I meant to do a long. What happened to that one? I don't know if I'm taking it. We got our useless trade in. We took that one here on stream. It's finally doing a little something something. It's up about 11%. Let's come over here and try to manage this little guy. Stop loss is still there? Okay, cool. That's what no, it's not. What? That up a little bit. Useless. It's not performing as hot as I'd hoped. Maybe it'll pick up a little bit. Maybe I should put my stop loss a little bit lower, break even, give it a little chance here. But and then we got a Bitcoin long, which is sucking right now. Kind of down what a little bit there. So I guess I'm not really adding to you. I'm not liking where I've got my stop loss on it. It's more than my 1%. You're trying to lose a trend line. I'm gonna have to protect my position over here and get my stop loss in order. To me, I think we lost that trend line. Alright, I'm going to put it over here at $1. Or 95 cents right there. Put my stop loss, and if I get stopped out, at least I'm stopped within risk. But over here, either it's going to blast up from here, or we're losing the trend line, and she's going to come out and get me anyway with a lower high. There might be a short here. There might be a short here. I guess I should be looking for that short idea. Again, we talked about it, but still look like maybe she can still go up just a little bit more. 9 moving average, 800 moving average. Trying to zoom in on it. That could be a nice little push here. Will it? Will it? I don't know. 15 minutes saying it's all over now, man. The 786 is going to tell you to get out of here. So I could take a short. We could take a short here. With the stop loss is above the wick here. We might have a short. Might be a short. Could be a short. Could stop me out and go bullish with this freaking cup and handle idea here. I don't know what to do, man. Well, hell, you gotta pick a slong it. Go both ways. I don't care. I'm gonna take one. Right here, what is it? 60. I'm invalidated at 69,581. 69,581. Take profit, I don't know yet. I'm just trying to work around with my leverage at the moment to where I don't lose more than $1. Maybe even a little bit less. Alrighty. And we are at, I want to do a limit. Oh no, no longs. No long. We're not long and we're shorting. You've already went lower. Oh gosh darn it. Alright, never turn. I think I got in. Did you give me a better entry this time? How did you get me down here? It's got to be the fees doing this. Because price is here, but you got my entry down here, right? Or no, that's my stop loss. Okay, I'm just bitching about nothing. Am I in on a short? I went short. Did my order not hit? I am pretty sure I just went short. Order failed, open and trigger. Oh, take profit. Oh, it's at 0. Ah, you're crazy. Alright, I'm gonna put this in there. Yay, we're in there. You didn't. Why are you not setting my stop losses though? You tell me that you do, then sometimes I come back and I don't even see the trade over here. Come on, Wix, work for me. Where's the trade? It's not. You didn't take it? Now we got it. Okay. All right, there's our stop loss. Let me zoom out of this time frame. So I guess that's the stop loss right there. Take profit down here. I wish you'd label them like you do on the other ones. Because I think we got a possible double tap situation going on here. Double tap. Could be happening. It says 786. She's not looking very happy. This is the time when you're annoying. You're giving us a shoulder, head, and right shoulder to the downside. They call it both ways right now. It's usually got something. Look, it's a flag to the upside, but it's also got a little bit of shoulder, head, and shoulder. We're going both ways. Gosh, I'm so accurate. We nail it every day. All right, well, that's not very exciting over here. Let's take a look at our crypto bubbles and see what we're looking like over here with our altcoins. Getting some traction over here in the top 100 to 200, 300 area and 300 to 400 market cap ranks. Siren over here was $3 and down $30 and 30 cents. It was, I don't know, it went up and then went way down, and now it's trying to do a little bit more. There might be some people trading it. AVAX, Avalanche, man, you're almost back to where you were 2 cycles ago, man. Where this thing went up to about $4 and it hung out there for a while. Took off from after that. Did that last cycle too, but didn't really take off very much. I think somewhere around $30, maybe $40 is about as high as we saw out of it this cycle. Maybe 50, but I can't remember. Didn't do as much as it did cycle before at all. All right, these are the top ones for the hour. Looking a little feisty. Check out the gainers and losers over here. Right now in the top 300, there's Siren again, 20% up today. Oh man, let's get we hadn't fleeced enough people on these silly coins. Let's see if we can do it. Here's BVV. We're looking at that thing when it's about $5.50, $6. It's up again. That's why I started buying some of this on spot. She's a slow mover, but she does move, so I think it's more of a spot play for me. Too slow to play on perps, in my personal opinion. Oh, did we ever take a river trade? That's what I was doing over here. I forgot. I was looking at river. I'm taking a Degen long trade here on river. I forgot. My bad. Squirrel! Because I think we're at a gosh darn good place here. And my real target is about 1022, but I'm just going to go ahead and get me a little something here. I'm going to put my stop loss at $10. Oh, I can't go as big on you like with that, can I? I can only do this right now, right? Is this correct? Do I have to put in a take profit? I'm putting in $13. Are we good to go now? Can we get in with just risking under $1 here? I want to risk under $1 because I want to try to put some in if it goes down. Let's see what we can come up with here. I got 7x leverage on it. That's kind of right. It's a tiny trade on this tiny account. What? Oh, I thought we were up something. Oh no, we're down 0.33%. Let's not talk about it. Let's see. Well, this is not the trade we took. All right. River. Another skanky coin, but sometimes you can make some money on it. So we're over here looking at these guys. Siren's looking kind of interesting. XPL looks kind of interesting. Take a look at Siren, see if it's got anything set up there. Look, even Pepe's getting a little love. How much are you, Pepe? Man, you cheap right now. And Zcash. Zcash was looking a little shaky there, but I've got it in a much bigger position over there. I want to take a look at Zcash. We'll follow up on this one. Zcash perpetual futures over here. Zoom out to like the 4 hour. Is this the one? Yeah, okay, this is the right one. So I've had this harmonic pattern, and I think she's bullish. I got a target at 327. We haven't made it up there yet. She gave us a little bit of a scary pullback. Scary for some people, I guess. Coming back to 230, whatever. 236. She's doing just fine. I like Zcash. You trying to move now? Are you trying to move right now? You're trying. She got a green dot here on the 4 hour. I might need to. I got this on spot margin, and it's got some leverage to it, but nothing like playing on perpetual futures or whatever. But what it means for me is that I need to borrow a little bit of money here. And see if I can snag a little bit of this within reason as she goes up. So I don't know if you guys play spot margin, but you can do this as spot too. But sometimes one of the things that I do with that is that I do a range trading strategy, and it works out pretty decent. Sometimes I do it over on futures too with this idea, within reason. But it's a pyramiding thing, right? Once you get to a spot and get an entry level in, then we can start doing the little range thing, and I can have sell orders layered in through here every so often. And I got buy orders down through here. When we're in the range, it fills up, and we're up here, it sells out. We can break back into even, and then I'll see where we can try to do this all over again. Or, or if I see a breakout here, like what I just did, I add it to my position. And now, as it goes up, I've got limit orders that will be cashing out as it goes up. And then when she comes back for the higher low, I load up again, and I'm doing the same thing. And I've just got steady profits being taken out level, at every little interval. And that's part of my position trading strategy. It's different from other strategies that I do. But I've even had it's kind of like grid trading. Grid trading's kind of around the same concept, and on CoinEx, I've been using that strategy for my main, well, not just on spot margin, but using those techniques over on my leverage over there too. And it's a little bit slower to grow your account, but it's a steadier way a lot of times to grow it. Sometimes you can get on the wrong side, so stop losses are kind of important to keep up. But for instance, like, let's see if I can share these ideas, if it'll do it. Where are you? Start room, bandy wall. There we go. So, start room, bandy wall. So that I use 20x over here, and I've been doing that. What it does, every time that I'm taking profits as it goes up, it lowers my average entry. And on one of them, I've got it down to I've got two pairs over there, the coin M and then the inverse. But the other one's like at 66 because I've been doing it a little bit more. But every time I sell, it brings my average entry down lower and lower and lower, right? And that's cool. I can actively keep bringing my average entry down by using the strategy, and it keeps me up. I'm at 47% on that one, so a little bit of a different way to do it than what you normally see. But it seems to have it has its times where it works out pretty gosh darn pretty nice. River Schlong. Well, I can only see a long from here. I mean, we're at a. Hopefully, it's not. If it goes down any lower, then I don't think I want to play any more longs on it. But it's retesting that little bottom area that I got in last time, so I'm very interested in doing it. Tommy, 2 liters. How we doing, Tommy? Good to see you, my man. River sounds a little fishy. I think it is. It's definitely fishy, but it's volatile, right? And you can get it's a gamble. It's a gamble coin, but that's where the liquidity is. So there's movement there, and I'm just playing that movement. But yeah, I wouldn't hold it long term. Found a nickname for my ex. Oh, do tell. What's the nickname? Scar's a sponsor? Scar like sponsor. I think their nickname should be sponsor. J Violet needs to get a wombats whooping. These low prices out the door. I have too much XRP, says Scar. How is XRP doing right now? You have too much? I don't know if I've got enough. I got a little bit of a play on it, but nothing major. I don't have the bags I had of it at the beginning of last cycle, or this past cycle. But the reason why I decided to come back into it was because of this harmonic pattern that it did right here. This which one are you? You're the Cipher pattern, and that one's a bullish reversal. So far we haven't really got up here. Looks like might be. Oh man, I hope you don't come all the way back down here for your type 2 return. So we got this area, but I saw this and I'm like, I want to start building a bag of it down here. But it's just been. I'm kind of doing the same strategy that I just told you. I'm pyramiding all through here. I'm just pyramiding, layering in little orders as we right now, I think I got one about every penny since we're in a tight little range down here, and it hasn't knocked me out. Well, not all the way down here. But again, that's a spot margin play. It's not a perpetual future play or anything like that. So here on the daily for XRP is trying to regain that 9 moving average. That looks kind of cool. Oh, all these bigger moving averages, and they're bearishly set, but looks like we're going to try. Hopefully, now that they're getting closer, we're getting where we can start climbing up them now. Starting to look better, I think. Yeah, it's $1.33, not a bad place to try to accumulate a little bit of it. 127, 128 is where it went down recently, as far as recent bottoms. I cannot confirm or deny I'm sitting in the top 1%. Oh man, if you are, congratulations, my man. Tommy Toother says, I need some more XRP. It just takes so long for it to do things, though. XRP is supposed to go back to 55 cents. I hope not in the next 2 months. He says it's supposed to go back to 55 cents. Oh, they're probably looking at these levels. I still like this idea. I really do. And what it is coming from the bottom up to the top. We came down to a perfect 618. Perfect 618. Then we went up to this area, which is almost our 113. We swing hard to swing low, and see, got it right here. Went up just a little bit higher, 114. And that is the makings of a Cipher pattern, meeting those 3 points. A 618 with the higher, with that higher high here, hitting that Fibonacci. And then the thing to look for is the 786, and I think I need to lower it out just a little bit. It's right here. And we did that. We also had this wick that came down to the 886 during, what was that? Whatever, Trump Taco Day, whatever, back in October, and everything fell out. So that's the idea that I'm playing, and building up, accumulating through here as much as I can, and then my main target areas to be selling out of. I guess I need to put those on here. For the harmonic patterns, you look at the A, which is about 342, the C pattern, which is the C point over here, which is 365. And I'm going to go with the original. I'm going to ignore this wick. But if you're looking at 209 and 269, as my main take profit areas for this as a swing trade idea. So that is my purported game plan for this pattern. And after accumulate down here, This is our 236 fib area. That's 29% up. But getting to the main target would be 58% gains from accumulating this area. And I'm like, okay, I'm good with that. We get up here, that's our 100%. That's our double up right there. And I would say a lot of people will be taking profits there too. And probably get a big, steeper retracement at that point. But that's what I'm looking at overall for XRP. Here on the 4 hour, how are we looking? I think we already saw this, right? Where it's getting closer, we can start climbing up these ribbons. It's bearish right now, ribbon flips and all that, but she's at a support level, double bottom over here, triple bottom, really. Kind of like it. That's the wick. I believe it has to retest on XRP. I can't see it going to 55 cents, but anything can happen. Anything can happen. I just don't see it trying to do it just yet. Oh, it's not what I'm playing. I'm actually looking at this, and it's been holding up really good. So I've got a good argument for what I'm looking for. If it's what I'm trying to play, that we can bounce here. But if we do those areas, then yeah, those areas at 55 are your next support areas. And I guess that's where you get into, you know, some of the analysts and how they look at it different. A lot of people just go horizontals, right? They don't look at diagonals. They don't look at the Fibonacci ideas, or they don't look at, I guess those would be the main ones. You've only got your horizontal levels. You'll either go down and get it, or that's it. But I like the other strategies I use because it explains why we don't always hit those levels. Oh, there was a little place before. If I were looking at, what, Ellie, what's your wave count on this? Because I see this could be a 3-wave. Elliot, can this be a 3-wave? Let's see if we can zoom out and see what Elliot says on this. Yeah, okay, you get. Oh, even better than a 3-wave. Well, technically it would be though, wouldn't it? 1, 2. You think you've already did the whole 5 ABC correction? Same thing over here. Well, if this idea over here, where did it go, Elliot? Did we turn you off? You're just not showing up. All right, well, we lost Elliot. I thought he was here. Oh, Elliot. He's being shy and bashful right now. Well, he had a count like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 A, B, C on one of these. If that's true, then that just makes this completed, and we're ready to do another big ass move. So that's another bullish idea out of XRP that I'm kind of liking for these areas over here. So I'm not as bearish on it. I've been fighting food poisoning. Oh, that sucks. I had that. I've had it once or twice. I know once. I know definitely for once I had food poisoning. Sickest I'd ever been. I thought I was dying. Right now, it's a killer. I'm sure it is, man. I hope you get to feeling better. Hopefully, it's a mild case. We need Milky cereal. You know, that does help an upset stomach. I gotta say, Milky, nothing to calm your nerves like some Milky cereal.
She a MILF, part of a well-balanced diet. Every morning, yeah, you know I gotta try it. Yeah. Pour it up, Milky cereal in my bowl. My bowl. Mom's in life forever, that's good for my soul. For real. Hey.
Milky cereal. Scar says, look at the 4-week on XRP. We're still on XRP. Let's go. I don't have a full week. They don't make one. That's crazy. All right, 4-week. Let's check it out. Well, 4-week Ichimoku Cloud looks like she's ready to take us on a big crack adventure right here. And we've tested the 100 moving average with that spike, with that flash crash. And we tested the 50 really nice here on the monthly with that wick down here. It doesn't have a need to come back down. It can, and maybe it does. That's where we got her. My little range there, about what is that, 116? But she might be working her way back up. 9 moving average across the bulls over the 21, so we got to go back up and talk to these guys. We need to go back up and talk to this. We lost the 50, so the order of operations for this is we target the 21. And that would involve us getting above the 9 to do that. And that might be what the little bullish push that we need. Unless it's going to put some more downward pressure on us. I'm still looking for, I think it still looks more bullish than bearish in my personal opinion. MACD, what are you saying on the monthly? Nothing yet? Still too early? Still too early. RSI is, where are you at? You're at 42? Still below that, so we got to come back up to about 50, 51 and see what happens if we get up to 51 on it. That's why we get on the monthly. The Ichimoku cloud looks really promising. Some of the other stuff looks like, we still got a little indecision over here. It's still got a little more developing to do, I guess is the best way to say it. So look back on the 2 week, just divides everything in half. But overall, the bigger momentum looks good. 200, 150, 21, all up there. We just got to come back and talk to that 21, about 220. We need cowbell. I've got you. I got one that looks like a cow. Tony Goes says, boxes of Milfy. I know. Go get yours today. And some good ass coffee. Where's my whistle? How come our whistles never work? Nope, nothing. Do you guys hear it? I didn't hear it either. Man, these whistles suck, Sean. They're fun, though. I see colors. That whistle made me see colors. Look! There's a leprechaun right there. You see it? This is a leprechaun whistle? Sean, you gave me a leprechaun whistle. That's awesome. He just flipped me off. All right. How long have we been going? An hour and 37 minutes? Wow, we better get this going right over here. Let's take a look at XPL. This is XPL on Binance on the 2 week. That's a little bit too big to look at. On the daily 3 day, we got a nice green candle above the 9 moving average on the 3 day. Oh, what's happening on the smaller ones? Come down to the daily. Oh, you're above the 9 on the daily? That's a sucky rising wedge or channel breakout, I guess. It did go up a little bit, but not past our 236 fib, did it? So, are we trying to come back up to our 236? We got to probably redo all this, don't we? Right, let's take this one over here, this high. There was that nice little accumulation zone there. Still in one, technically. You hit these targets really good. Oh, man, I think we're starting to aim for the 786, maybe 886 area next. XPL, I think you're looking kind of good. Let's come to the 4 hour. Testing 800 and 600, getting a ribbon flip trying to happen over here. Golden cross happening on the 4 hour. Here's your buy signal. What's this crap? You did one of those flat AB, the Bob, whatever. It says the thing's over. It's time to party. All right, Ellie, I didn't know you were on here. I'm taking you off there now. So I can see retest is 16 cents. I'm really looking around this 18.5 cent area for XPL. We're at 12 cents now. You're making me want to try to look at for an entry on you. I mean, buy the flag to the upside. I'd be buying the flag to the upside. Where can I put my stop loss? 11 cents. Oh, hell yeah. Straight that. XPL, we got you over here on weeks. Why do you keep doing this? This is old. Am I not logged in? I just logged in. I'm trying to go to futures over here. Oh, for the love of all things holy. Can we get off the screen? Thank you. All right, cool. I don't remember doing this. Oh, I got stopped out of CC. Looks like that can close. I'll take that. XPL. You don't have XPL? Really? XPL? There you are. What the hell brought that up? Oh, because I did it in TradingView. That's what. Stupid. Silly me. So I'm going to let me try a different approach on my stop loss. I'm going to put my stop loss under the 786. What is that, 10.6? Would that work for me? I mean, I can do that, but is that going to mess me up on my position? I mean, I can put it right under here. If you drop the trend line, I mean, the idea is that we had a bear trap and got back into the trend line. So, okay, I'm going to put it right here. What is that? 11? Yeah, right. 11 cents. I gotta change that back to last, I think. Accidentally changed it to Mark. Anytime you want to do this, Mr. What? Last. $18.5 area. Oh, I don't think I need 20x leverage on you, though. I'll try. Let me see what I can get with 7. That's kind of ballsy. Nope, too much. That gives me above my 1%, so I got to lower the leverage. Let's try 5% here. 5% get me within my 1%. Oh man, you're not doing me that good, baby. You're not doing me that good. I may have to fidget. Okay, let's go 11.11. Okay, 11.2. How far can I go? 11.05 is my... No, I can't do that. Well, it looks like I got to go with some even lower leverage. Well, that takes all the fun out of this, doesn't it? What's 3x look like? It's the same. How is this always the same? How's this the same? Well, screw you then. I'm going up on my layer. I'll go 10x on you. You're going to do me that crazy. That's actually a little bit lower. I'm going with that. And open my long. We get it? No. You didn't give it to me. All right, we got it there. So my trigger, my stop loss is there. My take profit, man. Are you up here? I don't trust it when I put the stop losses in over here. Okay, I got the take profit over here. Oh my gosh, we're down 1.6%. Tell me it's not true. I'm already down 2 cents. No! No! Oh, look, we're up on the river trade. A whopping. Woo! Yeah! Yeah! I'm up 2 cents on river. Woo! 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 If this was a $10,000 account, I'd be up $20. I think I have to plug my whistle in and charge it. Is that what it needs? Whistle, do you need to be recharged? Are you an electronic whistle? I get magic smoke out of mine. It may not be working. They say once your electronics start showing that magic smoke, they're gone. There's that damn leprechaun again, though. Can you charge this for me, Mr. Leprechaun? Oh, thank you. All right, well, get the leprechaun to do it. Scar says, wasn't a bad weekend. I made Hey, good for you, my man. Congratulations. Tommy Doolittle says, I made $1 this weekend. Hey. In the end, all we need to do, whatever setups we get, did we make money? And if we didn't, and a lot of times we may not, but we need to try to get to where we can. We need to try to get our habits to where we can. And what I found with me is being more particular with stop losses and the amount that I'm risking, that 1% or whatever. And it slows things down sometimes, but by golly, it keeps that drawdown from getting out of control crazy, and those accounts come getting so far down that they're hard to recover from. So at the end of the day, you just got to ask yourself, did I make money? And can we get a trade to where you can get your stop loss up to where it's not going to just keep chipping and chipping and chipping away at you so much? Or trying to get some where you get stopped out in some kind of profit. And that should be our first goal. Whether we win this trade, kick it out of the park or anything, I think the first thing that I'm focusing on is trying to get to where my risk is taken care of. And then if I win the trade, hey man, let me get what I can get. But being in the bear market and trying along, you got to be, a little bit more risk assessive there. However, with the shorts, they just keep falling, don't they? My gosh, maybe you could have shorted the bottom there and been okay. Eventually. Well, it's time for some giant green dildos. Is XVL really going that high? How high? Like to 18 cents? I got an 18-cent target over there. I think that's what I had over the 2-3 cents. It's a bigger target. It's a high target. It may take it a while to get there. I'd be safer to try to go over here about 15 to retest that. If I was wanting to get a quick scalp and fill, but I'll see a possible rising broadening pattern. Over here on the 1 hour even. I would probably be better if I put it at 16, 18. What would that look like? Yeah, okay, whatever. Let's see, what does that give me on my... Oh no, you're down 3%. Tell me it's not true. You're such a degen. Oh, come on. That's not it. This is it. Okay. You don't tell me over here. What the hell, man? I can't even tell what I'm going to make over here now. Oh, thanks for that. Let's see. That's 32% up. At what lever? 10 lever? I'm at 10x. Oh, that could be a possible 320% if I was fortunate enough to get it. I'm cool with that. Take it. Take it. Take it. River's up 4%. Oh, look, we're up 6%. It's amazing. Uh-oh. Somebody's out there pissing Strig off. Quit pissing Strig off. Alexa. There's our altcoins trying to do a little damage over here. Let's take a look at others real quick. I'm just going to come over here and click it. Here's our others chart. Let's zoom out on the daily here. Or maybe the weekly. Oh, they just flipped bearish over here. Okay. Weekly. Man, I don't think I need these lines. So, being Easter Sunday and Passover weekend or whatever, we do have a full moon that is in effect. And if we're going to get our full moon pump, I would say it would probably be starting this weekend. So that's something to look at. We're above the 9 moving average over here on others. That's pretty good on the weekly and the daily. What about the 4 and the 4 hour? Yeah, so we're starting to get a little love out of some of these altcoins. And let's see, we'll drag this. Oh, okay, that kind of works. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 touch points on that line. And we're kind of looking at this top trend line. I don't know if we'll get above it or not. These moving averages have crossed bearish. It looks like we can be trying to. 9 crossed the 360 bullishly, so we are trying to flip this. So that's good. And flipping this 360, we're going to have to start shooting for these two guys. So it does look like we could be in for an interesting week for altcoins. I would say getting in probably more interesting around Tuesday, Wednesday, rather than tomorrow and Tuesday. It'd be nice if we could break out over there. That would be awesome. It's starting to look pretty interesting over here. I got to say, for others, I can see on the 4 hour where we're trying to, well, here we go. All these moving averages coming out, and now all these over here have all consolidated. Yeah, it's trying to climb up through there, man. Let's see if it can do it this time. We're hoping to try to do it over here, but it didn't. There's less space over here now. It should be a lot easier. And then looking on the daily, these guys just crossed barriers. That means we can get up, but may not make it past these guys for a minute, but that's okay. That would give us a chance to get about another 50, 60% out of these altcoins. Possibly. I kind of like that idea. So watch altcoins over these next few days because they are starting to look juicy. We've been talking about this the last few days. A lot of them have been in some bottom patterns. Some of those nice rounded bottoms. So altcoins are starting to look a little bit more juicy. Let's take a look at Tao. Tao, are you still doing okay, Tao? T-A-O. Talio. Why, yes, I am on the 1 hour. It was 296. Now it's 314 over the past, I don't know, 8, 10, 12 hours. Above the 100, or the 1 hour 200 moving average. That's cool. Bearish cross there, though. This could still be a little bit shaky. Somewhere between $300 and where we are now looks like a pretty good place to try to accumulate this if you're trying to. Nice bounce off of this big green 382 Fibonacci. Let's zoom out and see what our setup was looking like here. Okay. Falling wedgie breakout. We've already hit the 618 area, did we? Okay. Hit the measure move. Measure move did pretty better than the Fibonacci on that one. Nailed it. Almost. There's a little gap of a few dollars there, but the measure move's pretty good. That was the parabola. Lost that trend line. That kind of sucky sucks. But we had this guy right here. Remember that? And we might be retesting this trend line, or might even break back into it. Could see a chance of coming to 276. I hope that we do not. I hope this 382 holds. Let's go ahead and get these guys off of here. Next target, I'll be looking 387 again. And let's get our target up above there. Ooh, look at that. $786 is what we want to look for right now. That is $457. That sounds crazy for Tao right now. Hasn't been there in a minute, right? I like those prices for you, Tao. I hope you get back up there. I think I've still got mine staking over here. I haven't checked it in a minute. See what it tells me. What is that? All right. Do I have something to claim? I don't know how we claim it. Oh, did you receive that? I haven't put anything in over here. I put one towel over in 2024. God, it's probably at your top. You're probably about $700-800 now. I can't remember. In May of 2024. Oh, I never. Wait a minute. I don't think I ever staked it. Well, that was stupid. I've not had anything to stake since January 2024. Create a new stake? I've got one that is not. A stake has two parts. Well, this is something new. What's this? When you stake TAL, you must select a subnet and validator. A validator creates emissions to accrue your stake. A subnet has an exchange rate that will change over time, depending on the subnet. Man, I've had this thing in there for 2 years, and I thought I had it staked, and I didn't. I feel like a dumbass. Okay, let's skip that. Look, it started. Once you unstake, your staked principal plus any rewards from validators will be converted back to TAL in your wallet at the current exchange rate. This process can result in either gains or losses on the account that you originally staked. That doesn't sound good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Once you unstake, your staked principal plus any rewards from validators will be converted back to TAL in your wallet at the current exchange rate. So if you go up and I convert it out, I get less. But if you go down, I should have did that. All right. I don't know if I want to stake you now or not. I may want to keep that one free in case I want to use it and send it to exchange or something. I mean, hell, it's been sitting there this wrong, and now you're telling me I can lose some stuff. I don't know. I'll still be thinking about that. All right, well, we got that. It's been sitting there for freaking ever. We're above the 21, trying to game above the 9 on the daily here on TAL. She's looking a little juicy right now. Maybe I should get my rewards right now. Why, she's still cheap. It's not as cheap as $1.49, $149. Well, you're thinking it's going to 400. Gosh darn it, man. What will happen? Wait a minute. But I don't want to create a new stake. I just want to collect my rewards. But that I'd have to unstake, right? And then restake. Why don't you tell me how much have I earned over this time? I have no idea. All right, well, that's my TAL adventure right there. Let's come on and check out our top crypto over here one more time. See if anything has changed. Did we ever look at Siren? The little Degen player over here? Does it have a... I'll play it for a short-term play if it does something. I had some good luck with it the last few times I played with it. Oh, no! Here on the 4 hour, you got the death cross happening? What's up with that? Why are you doing that? I don't know if I would trust it with that. I mean, she can go up, but she can be kind of shaky and blah, blah, blah. I don't know if I'm sold on it just yet. Did you bottom out? Because I think we looked at that a little while ago. Yes, a 414. Okay. Let's see what you're doing here. Are you trying to get out? Are you trying to get out now? Or I might be changing my mind on this one. I might try to play you up to this area. What's the 88 cents? I could play you to 88 cents. Oh, you're near a bottom of a trend line. That gives me tight risk reward ratio. Put my stop loss at 44. Play you at 60. Does that give me enough room? That doesn't sound like enough room for me on my Degen play. Let me see. Tighten this up. Let's put it right at candle bodies there. Cuts through a wick a little bit. 50 cents. Can I do that? See what we're looking at here. Got a breakout. You having volume? Nah. She may be lackluster. I'm going to try it though. So I'm looking for 88 cents from 60 to 88. Oh, look. River got... Are you stopped out or... No, okay. Why are you showing me this? Why did you just pop that up? Look, we're up 6% on our river trade. Woo! We're killing it. Yeah. We're going to the Bahamas next week. If we can get a 7-cent ticket, we'll be there. All right. Oh, jeez. I'm the one that's doing that. All right. I'm hitting the wrong. It's my fault we keep pulling up the screen. Wait a minute. Siren over here? Oh, yeah, they do have it. This is where I played it last time. You're at 61 cents. Are you going up on me? Don't go up on me already. I'm not in yet. It's a little different in these smaller time frames over here. What the hell? Okay, yeah. I think we're good, right? Oh, that goes below me. Oh, man, what'd I do? 10x? Ooh. I believe I bit off a little bit more than I can chew over here. Did I go too hard on my leverage? Your position's is a small position, okay. Oh, look, you would drop after I bought you, wouldn't you? Yeah, I kind of aped into that one, didn't I? Oh, man, you're already at my thing. Yeah, I went too hard on that leverage. Oh. How to screw up your trade. What kind of finessing can I do over here on this one? We got a trend line idea. That would be cool. All right. I may have screwed that one up. That can blow out that blows out my risk reward right there. Unless I want to lower the leverage, and that ups my, it's all about the same at this point. All right. Well, I should have went over here and filled this stuff out. All right, noted. It's still a small trade. I'm already down 18% on it with that 10x. But now we're bouncing. See if we can make this messed up trade work out. Either get me or stop me out, Siren. I went too hard. On my leverage. Gonna lose more than my 1%. Who thought? Oil is going to fly up. It might. What is it? Is it doing anything right now? Here's something we need to watch. Especially when the market's open tomorrow. This is the VIX, the VIX. With the way that oil in the markets will be affecting things, if we start seeing this going up, that means everybody getting scared, a lot of volatility coming in. It gets above 30, you want to have cash to buy things for when people get really scared, right? So a lot of people will start selling off as this thing, if it's starting to go up. And then when it gets above, into these areas, they'll start piling in. But these are the great places. Buy like a mofo. The last time we spiked up here, this was April, and this was April when? That was our tariffs trade stuff that went on that tanked the market. Yeah, all that fear, and then you can see recently we've been coming up some with all the war fear here. We did get into it in March when we first did that. It looks like it's trying to come down right now, so it kind of points to the fact. Is that today? No, that's from last Thursday. As of Thursday, the markets were starting to feel a little more comfortable. When we come back Monday, this thing might be doing a big turnaround here. So be watching that this week. Bitcoin, what are you doing over here? Are you going up or are you going down? That's a big, thick cloud you're working with here. It's got its lower high end, so either we roll over, come down, could happen, test some of these guys. Ichimoku cloud's kind of hitting at that, might happen. We lost that. They're at the 786 Fibonacci pivot area. So we it is normal to get a pullback at this area. There's another one just a little bit higher that we could also get pulled back from. So we're at the flag to the upside. Did it touch the 21? It's touching the 50. Well, if they cross, then you're screwed if they cross. Look, the 1 minute is, wow, you look like you're trying to do something. Well, maybe we'll get some more traction and upside out of Bitcoin tonight. Let's go over our target areas one more time over here. Now I can come back to smaller time frames, I believe. All right, and again, what we were looking for, 886 fib retracement. If we're going to go up to our next level, we've been looking about 70,500. Maybe we can. 50 moving average right here on even on this time frame that we're trying to get a bounce off of. Other moving averages, they're still trying to figure their way out. Could happen. Lose the 50, on the small time frame, then yeah, I'm afraid it's probably not happening just yet. And we'd probably be finding ourselves coming back to about 67.9, 68, in the lower 68. Looks like she's trying to do it. Maybe she will. 13 people hanging out with the turkey. Folks, we went over Ethereum, went over ZBCN. I think we went over Siren, XPL, Zcash. I was going to go over Pepe, but I did not. Went over some other ones I think that you guys asked for. And I went over some of the trades that I've got open over here just to be transparent and show you which ones are still up there or whatnot. Not this account so much as it is this one over. Oh, look, everything's in green. Well, that's cool. Siren. That one that I almost blew out. I almost blew it up. Yeah, well, you're up that much already? That's crazy. All right, well, since you are, and you're a rambunctious coin, I have got to take 25% profit out of that little guy over here on weeks. As soon as I can find it on my phone, because it's harder to do over here on the computer for some reason, for me. Just not used to it. Where the hell are you, Weeks? Killing me, man. You're killing me. There you are. All right, where are you? Where are you? Oh, you've already come down. What the hell, Siren? Now you're at 13%? You suck. You suck. Well, and what I am going to do is raise the stop loss up over here. Still staying underneath that trend line. Darn it. I think I missed my opportunity. All right. Well, now I'm well below my risk is managed. I'm below my 1%. I could still take a hair profit, but I'll just let her ride. She did that level. She should bounce off of here soon. It jumped up there really quick though, didn't it? I was impressed with that. Well, maybe that one will try. Oh man, XPL just went down. It was in the green. Now it went down. What happened to you? Apparently, I've got too much leverage in on these guys. If they're doing that, that's too much fluctuation. Well, I'm on 10x. Oh, look at you. What kind of move is that crap? Why do we not have we got a stop loss on you, right? Weren't you supposed to hit? Oh, you're at 11 cents or 12 cents. Okay. But my liquidation price is over here above my stop loss, so I don't think that's going to work. I need some help on this one. We got that. And we got this. Okay, stop loss goes below you. Stop loss goes below you. Please bounce from here, mister. All right, so XPL, how much are we down? Oh, it's 20. Yeah, okay. All right, well, then we got that, I guess. Let's see what the position history looks like over here. There was a win that was more than my 1%, so that's good. There was my 1% stop loss, 1% stop loss taken. There was a tiny stop out. Got out of that trade. Less than my 1%. Stopped out in profit, but no winner. That one got away from my 1%. That was Pax Gold. Gold went against me on that one. I haven't been trading. I'm trying just to trade mostly on this one here live on the stream when we can track it and be a little bit more transparent about it. But I might jump into a Bitcoin trade every once in a while if I catch it over there. Just try to help the account out. All right, so that's me week's account. See what you're doing over there. And I do want to try not to get into too many positions. Because I think your risk to reward, I think it does a little bit better, maybe if not. And I do want to focus mostly on Bitcoin. I'm not chasing oil as much anymore. I was chasing oil. I got a lot of these losses over here on oil because of the choppiness, but we'll let oil figure out what it's going to do. Might as well be looking on Bitcoin. That Bitcoin short? I thought it was in a big. Oh, did the long get stopped out or something? I thought it was in a Bitcoin long over here. I'm in a Bitcoin short. Oh, that's right. We did short it. That's right. That was our. Well, goody. That was my trigger over here. So it looks like the little swing failure pattern over there didn't make a higher high over there. Going to move my stop loss over here to the look, the cup and handle. Move it down a little bit there. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, 13 of the coolest people ever hanging out here with me. Here's Bitcoin on the 6 minute, losing the 50, like we were saying. Hey man, watch out for that. Bearish crosses over here. Big thick cloud might be inviting it down a little bit. And maybe there's a short. It takes them so long to get traction, right? But 786 rejection area here. We might get a little bit of a pullback. If we do, I'm looking to see what kind of support we get here. 68,500-ish. If that doesn't hold, then we're kind of looking more toward these areas at the 6,800 to try to retest the wick. Maybe even down as far as these areas, 60, 68, 67, 8, somewhere through there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out with me. I'm going to the end screen, catch up on music, and catch up on the chat. Happy trading, man. Tomorrow's Monday. Be careful on Monday. You know, it's Fake Out Monday. Part of it is with Sunday. So just watch yourself. Watch your risk limits and stop losses and all this other good jazz. And I think it's going to be a very interesting week, a very volatile week for all the markets with the craziness going on in the Middle East there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out. Jesus loves you. Happy Easter. See you on the end screen.
I was lightning before the rush. Started with 100, pocket full of doubt. No fancy plans, just a spark I couldn't put out. They laughed when I bought it, said I'd never learn. But every red candle taught me how to burn.
I don't know what you're asking me.
I timed the swings, I rode the storm, turned fit a few.
Night wicked me out 2 nights in a row. Should I go for 3? I think it got me 2, I believe. Because I thought I was in a night trade. It stopped me out either in profit or at my stop loss. I'm not really sure.
Feel the rush. Feel the rush. From nothing to something, I'm rising like the sun.
There. Might have a little bit more hope. It's above the 4 hour. 9's crossing 21, above the 50.
I was broke, now I'm the one.
Well, there's some some potential here. As long as it stays above the trend line, so you put a tight stop loss and try it again. Shoot, let me look at some other stuff here. You got some bearish divergence coming in over here. Is this the trade? That might have been the trade that I got stopped out on. That's been a minute, hadn't it? It says that we probably won't get higher than here because you got some bearish divergence coming in. But you might be able to get to 0.44. Ichimoku Cloud says you might want to wait. You might want to wait. But if you're a Degen, you can put a really tight stop loss and go for it again, and you might hit it. Oh, we got our new fibs going on here too, don't we? Okay, and you're above the 236. I can see the interest in wanting to try to get in and try it. 15-minute, those are still bearish, but we're trying to get up. I don't think I'm going to try it just yet, but I can see the appeal for trying to do it. Or at least maybe a scalp. You might be able to accumulate for a better if you're trying to do it longer term. You might be coming back down here after it does some stuff over the next few days, right? But short-term scalp, I can see it's going up here. What is that? It's only about 3%. If we made a higher high over here, it's only 5%. You might have some better trade opportunities on a different coin. Three's a charm, says Scar. Go for it. No doubt is changing the world one smile at a time.
Feel the rush.
I think she's going to slap me. Oh, she's sitting on my face. I'm squashed turkey face. It's not Thursday. Thank God.
I'm waking up to
I
something.
meant to look at Kite. I meant to look at that one.
I'm waking up to.
Ooh. Is this the 15?
I'm waking up to.
Because it did have one of these guys, didn't it? I'm still looking at Kite, maybe something around 11 cents. If it completes this, that to me would be a better place to get in. I think that's what I was talking about on Kite. Yeah. I think I want to wait on Kite. Looks like a nice bearish retest of that line here. We're coming down. Here on the 2 hour, your 9 did cross bearishly over the 50, so there could be something coming down a little bit.
The old rules are breaking. I feel the fire rising. No
Well, Bitcoin. So much for the flag to the upside. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. See you on the next one. Jesus loves you, and good night, John.